What's up, guys? Today's video is actually about a really special 8 scale kit. This is a Kyosho F Ten platform, but it's the LMP kind of conversion. So it doesn't have the Formula One wing and everything. It's designed to look like the prototype Le Mans, the LMP1, the Toyota GT1. And this is actually, I put a lot of work into this to make it look super realistic. But the real beauty about this is the exhaust system, which, if anyone knows the real Toyota GT1, this is exactly the same. I have a 127 scale body shell here. These are for the Kyosho Mini Z, and usually these body shells are highly detailed, so they have a lot of thought and effort into the detail, even the exhausts and everything. So yeah, just putting this alongside this kind of gives you an idea. And this is even actually more detailed, which is unusual. Normally it's the Mini Zs, I would say, or the 12 scale plasma LMPs that are very highly detailed. But this one, it even has the radio antenna and everything like the real thing. And yeah, let's get into it. Underneath the body, it's just so pretty, because really this exhaust system, by the way, these are titanium tips, so they look and sound beautiful. And the way it drives, when it drives, and seeing the exhaust gases and everything come out from there, it's absolutely brilliant. Let me put this here so I can put the body shell on it. All right. And I actually like this kit because on this back, I had to modify the front. The fronts were like the back. You don't really need pins and clips. These just hold it. There's a little spring there for a little bit of pressure, and then it just holds the body in place with a little flip on top, and it just holds it in place without needing these little C-clips. So yeah, this is the chassis underneath. It's really something special because these are super rare and super hard to find. And this one is not just the fact that it's rare and super hard to find, but it is ridiculously modified. It's modified to the point where almost everything is changed here, even the base frame. This is a titanium frame underneath. So this frame right here is titanium. I believe I have the original. Actually, I put it here for reference. So this is the original plate for this F10 platform, and this is the F10 right here. Let me get this out of the way. Put it here. Let's put this here. Okay, I don't know why it's not sitting properly. There you go. Yeah. So this is the F10 platform. It is a super rare platform. Like I said, the beauty of this is that it's not a 10 scale. So you have the Kyosho, the KF01s, and the 10 scale F1s, but the 8 scale is really nice. It reminds me of the Serpent, the F180. So we'll get into that on another video. I love the Serpent. It's one of the rarest. The Serpent, actually, only 1,000 of those were made. I'm not sure how many of these were made, but I know that they're almost impossible to find. And the modifications are the lower frame. The nuts and bolts are all changed on this. The upper carbon fiber deck here. Like I said, the 2-speed, lightweight clutch, and lightweight flywheel. Lightweight flywheel, and the low profile cylinder head for extra cooling as well. And this is more designed for the Formula One, Formula One body and cover. But yeah, this is what it's like from underneath. And this thing is absolutely brand new. I've driven it only once. This is what it looks like from underneath. I've actually driven it only twice, but as you know, I take care of my stuff. I don't really just go crazy with it. I drive the heck out of them, but I try to avoid crashing, or I try to avoid driving them in certain places where it's not good for the chassis. For example, I'm not going to take this to a road that's not clean, or a smooth paved road where I can enjoy safely without, some person running it over, or also even just the dirt and the rocks and the chips and stuff. I don't want to scratch up this beautiful titanium, because it does look beautiful. It really does. It's got the Team Kyosho etching on it, and it's really nice. One thing I will say about this kit before we get going, I know you guys want to see it drive, and we'll get to that right away. This is really hard to find and allocate tires for, because the tires are not like the 10 scale wheels and tires. These 8 scale wheels and tires are very unique. They're interchangeable, I believe, between the HPI 8 scale and the Kyosho 8 scale, but the vintage HPI 8 scale, which are also discontinued. So finding tires for these, I believe, is almost as difficult as finding tires for the Tamiya TGX, the 8th scale, because they just don't make them anymore. And again, here's me saying that they should re-release things like this, because honestly, they drive and shift beautifully. The 2-speed on this shifts so smooth, so nice, and the adjustability of whether you want it to shift earlier or smoother is not so complicated. It's just two tightening screws on the clutch here, on the 2-speed clutch, and it's just, you know, whether you want it to shift early, you tighten clockwise, you want it to shift, tightening clockwise, you shift later, and then loosening it up, you shift earlier. So yeah, this is just the frame. Here's the fuel tank. Great driving kit. I love these things. I love them so much more than a lot of the new kits that are out there. As with many of the RC kits, sometimes companies can release gems, you know. This is one of those gems, along with the F1 GP10 platform, which is also an 8 scale. So I'll show it to you now. Let's take a good look at this, okay? Keep that in mind. And now we go to the 8 scale Kyosho, the GP10s. These are also, in my opinion, gems from Kyosho, because they look absolutely stunning. And yeah, they really replicate the old school Formula 1 cars much better, and this actually replicates the old school Le Mans LMP1 chassis better. When you see this drive, and you know, seeing some of these cars actually drive in real life, which I'm kind of fortunate to have seen, and then seeing them at this scale, I always enjoy it, and I'm always shocked. It's not like I take it out and I'm always expecting it to drive amazing, but it's different when you drive it and you fiddle with it, and knowing that you know everything, you know every single nut and bolt in the car that you built, because this is an assembly kit. This is not a kit that you buy and it's ready to run with all the electronics. When you buy this, it doesn't come with the receiver, it doesn't come with the servos, it doesn't come with, you know, well, that's mainly it, and it doesn't come with the 2-speed. So you have to install it, you have to assemble it, so you know every single part in your car. And then when you take it out to drive and you see how it drives and how realistic it is, it's just really beautiful. And there are some things in this scale that is truly amazing, and it's just appreciated in its own scale. It's not really translating or anything, but yeah. Anyways, that's it for the quick look of the chassis. And now I think we should take it out and take it for a spin. What is going on?